Alrighty, so we're going to be doing math and we're going to be talking about three-digit numbers, which are hundreds. And our math standard that goes with it is called understand that the three digits of a three-digit number represents amounts of hundreds, tens, and ones. For example, 706 equals 7 hundreds, 0 tens, and 6 ones. We're going to be talking about that. So first, you want to talk about what exactly is place value. Now, place value, when you look it up in the dictionary, says, I don't know, it's a little, can't really read it, but it says, the numerical value that a number has by its position in a number. So basically that means it's value that it has in the number. So if you have the number 310, the number 3 would be 100, the 1 and the 10 would be a 10, and then the 0 at the end would be 0 ones. Now, we're going to be talking about three different ways to write out numbers that are three-digit numbers. We're going to be talking about expanded form. We're going to be using words, and we're also going to be modeling them with our good old hundreds blocks, tens blocks, and ones blocks. Now, for example, if we have the number 212, I'm going to write that on my paper, and we're going to look at how to write that exactly in different ways. If we have the number 212, I'm going to write it up here so we can all see it. I'm going to write it out. So first we're going to do expanded form, which means we're going to write out the numbers. Then we're going to put additional symbols in each of them. So for example, 212 is going to look like 200 plus 10 ones, because we have 10 ones, plus, or sorry, 110, I'm so sorry, 110 plus 2 ones. When you do expanded form, you're going to be doing 200 for the 2 plus a 10 for your 10 plus a 2. So you get 212. And then in words, you'd write it as 200s, 110, and 2 ones. This is in word form. 200s, comma, 110, comma, and 2 ones. To write out each number differently. Next, we're going to be doing it in block form. Now, I do have my paper set up to where the hundreds are going to be over here, the tens, and the ones. Now, we're going to do the number 210. Now, how would you do that? Because they want you to write 210 on your homework. I'm going to show you how to write it on here. So you're going to do, so since we have the number 212, you're going to take 2 of our hundreds blocks and put them in the hundred spot. We're going to take 110, put in the 10 spot, and we're going to take 2 little 1 guys. Now this is how you're going to expect to do it for the homework. Again, that is 2 hundreds, 1 group 10, and 2 little 1. We're going to do one more example showing it, and then we'll get to more. Our next number is going to be 507. In expanded form, you don't write the middle because you don't have any tens. So all you're going to write is 500 plus 7. Super easy because you don't have any tens. All of our tens, we don't have any. We ate them all. We're just going to write 500 plus 7. Now in word form, you're going to write 500s. Again, we don't have any tens, so don't write any. And 7 ones. So that is in word form, 500s and 7 ones, because again, we don't have any tens. Now in our good old part form of model form, we're going to take 5 of our hundreds. Do I have 5? We do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, do that one there. And then we're going to do, so these are hundreds. We don't have any tens, so we're just gonna leave that one blank, and then we're gonna have 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 507. As you have your 500s, we don't have any tens, and we have 7 ones. Now, that is basically how but the homework, this goes with the homework. That's how you're going to write it on your homework worksheet. So let's real quickly, we have 3 homework worksheets we want to do. I know it's a lot, but it's going to get a way for you to do all 3 examples in one. So first we are going to share my screen, and we're going to first look at, one. We'll look at this one first. So this one's going to be place value, which means you're going to write the place values of all the digits of each number. And basically, you're just going to have, this one is attached, so it is attached in our little Word document, so you can see it. And number 1 gives you example, but basically you're going to write it out in word form. The number, so for example, 370, you had 300s, 7 tens, and 0 ones. You can write the 0 or for like tens, or you can, it's up to you. And I only want you to do the ones that have 3 digits. So for example, 15 and 11 are not 3-digit numbers, so don't write those, just do the 3-digit numbers. Okay, next we are going to be doing, if I can open it, there we go, this one. Now this one's going to be more on using blocks. So you're going to be counting the blocks on all of them and writing them in the correct place. So make sure you know what your hundreds blocks are, your tens blocks, and your one blocks are. And number 1 is an example. And next, our last example is going to be, it is not a document. It is, I want you to take with your parents, if you need help, take 3 random 3-digit numbers you can think of and write them on a piece of paper or in your math journal. And I want you to practice writing them in both expanded form, using words and using blocks. Now, I know you can't use blocks or write blocks in your math journal, so instead of like using blocks or like pasting them, just use little squares as your hundreds. Use a line for the tens, and then use little dots as your ones, just so they look similar to the ones that we use in class. And just write 3 different those, all with the 3 examples that we went over. And I hope you got it all. Thank you.